Trapping season is on, here in the wild Northern Rockies.
All right, Sean.
Hey there, mister.
And for the first time in over a year, Tom Orr is not taking on the mountains alone.
We're just gathering up enough equipment to get this trap line organized.
For safety, partner Sean McAfee's kept his distance during the pandemic.
What else you need, buddy?
Ground cables.
But now, with Sean's help, Tom can finally reopen his full 12-mile line.
Do hope these packs can hold.
Yeah.
We got a lot of gear.
Twice what he's been able to manage on his own.
Checking traps is like a full-time job, so I'll do my best to ease Tom's workload. That way he can spend more time preparing furs and getting them to the trading post.
Tom's return to the trap line is putting him to the test.
Looks a little different with no snow on it, doesn't it?
His most reliable beaver trapping grounds sit just over the hill.
It's a hump back in here on foot, isn't it, mister?
Yeah.
But it's a treacherous climb he hasn't made on foot in decades.
Normally, we got 2 foot of snow on the ground by this time of year, and we're running our snowmobiles back in here. We're pulling equipment on sleds. And this year, we're a foot. And we're getting older, too, so it makes it harder.
Step there. Loose rocks.
Yep.
While Tom is still one of the toughest men on the mountain, every step is a reminder of long-ago injuries that never quite healed. In nearly 30 years as a champion rodeo rider, Tom's knees took a beating and have never been the same since.
Good job, man.
And even though Tom can still make the climb,
He's about there, aren't we?
We're getting closer.
it can be extra disappointing if the effort doesn't pay off.
Let's just move our way down there. There's got to be a beaver in here somewhere.
All right, man.
These ponds stretch for several miles north and south. So we just got to go further downstream to find them.
While there's no obvious sign of beaver here, Tom reads the land with an expert's eye and knows which clues to follow.
Well, here's some beaver sign right here.
Oh, yeah.
Sean. That's fresh, too. Good and fresh.
That's encouraging.
Yeah. Well, by God, Sean, here's the dam.
Look at that.
Ah.
Huh?
Yeah, but that's been here a while. There's the lodge on the island, on the end of the island out there. You see it over
Yeah,
there?
I wonder how deep that is.
Probably be a good place to set a trap if you can make it out there.
It's,
But don't go in over your waders. That water's cold.
yeah, why don't I at least try?
Once the frost finally sets in, the pond will freeze over, making the lodge easily accessible by foot. But as long as it's warm, Sean will have to take his chances with the deep.
Hard bottom here, Tom.
Yeah.
A little bit darker out here, though.
Pretty tricky to see the bottom, making sure you don't fall in some sort of trench and go up over your head. And next thing you know, your waders are filling up.
Well, you're getting in there deep, buddy.
Where's the canoe when you need it,
Yeah,
Tom?
really.
I think we're gonna make it. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at this little spot. There's a nice looking slide over here.
All right.
This little beaver slide here where these guys are going in and out of this pond. This is a feed bed right here. Even though it's a slide, I can just put a nice caster mound there anyway, eh?
Yeah.
Okay?
Placing the pungent castor glands on a mound of mud tricks the beaver into thinking there is a competitor moving in on its turf. When it comes to investigate, it'll trip the foothold.
Tom will tell you he's gonna catch him by the right rear foot, but I'm just hoping I'm gonna catch him. I like it.
With one trap rigged by the lodge, the next place to lay a snare is smack in the middle of the dam itself.
It should work.
All in all, Tom and Sean have opened up 6 miles of trap line today, which they hope will start producing fast.
We got a bit of a hump back to that pickup tonight there.
Yeah, really.
We got a bunch of stuff done though, huh?
It's only half the job, but it's a solid start, and the best they can hope for until the snows come to lend a hand.
We got a long ways to walk out of there, but at least now we've got light packs. We don't have a bunch of weight on our backs. It's almost like just being free.
Let's do it.
Call it a day.